Apple, how's it feel being back?
Good to be back. Yeah, this is a great city. Iconic. Great meat.
Yeah.
Iconic meat. So it's going to be fun.
You think this year's going to add to the legend?
I hope so.
Yeah.
You know, Milrose is somewhere that, like, you rarely see an athlete go once and then never come back.
Right.
Like, usually once you come, you have such a good experience that you come back year after year. So I don't know how many times I've raced here now, but at least the past 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
It's a fun place to go.
So last year we had a little showdown on our hands. I feel like this year's the bar has raised even more. How are you looking at this 2 mile?
Yeah, it seems like every year now, well, we've alternated between 2 miles and 3Ks at this race, and every year I think the conversation is like, well, we've got a great field, and whoever wins it is going to break the world record.
Right.
And I think people are talking the same this year. I mean, this is a super deep field. This is probably the deepest field that we've had in the 3K 2 mile distance at this meet. So it'll be really, really fun. It's tough to, like, obviously there's big names, there's Olympic medalists, there's gold medalists, but there's a lot of people in this field that I think can surprise.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing is, like, all of you guys individually are such nice people, but, like, I feel like the matchup element is part of what makes it so exciting. Like, how do you as a competitor think about matching up against people? Do you get in your head about, like, the rivalries, or what's the relationship kind of like with competition?
There's mutual respect, but everyone wants to win. Yeah. Pretty much everyone in this field has won a big race before, to varying degrees, and you like that feeling. I think as an athlete, like, you'd rather yourself win than anybody else. So, people are going to be gunning for the title here. I think if you're able to win the Millrose Games, mile or 2 mile, it's a pretty good sign about your future that year and beyond. So pretty prestigious now, whereas when I was growing up, I think the mile was kind of the one prestigious thing,
right,
and then the 2 mile or 3K was kind of an afterthought.
Sure.
They're kind of both on the same level now.
For sure.
Yeah.
I guess, well, there's like not enough spots in these races anymore. It's almost good that there's a couple options.
Yeah, I mean, they're hard to get into. This field, I forget how many people are in it, maybe 13 or 14.
Yeah.
That's about as many people as you want to pack on an indoor track. And, there's probably a list of guys that could be in this field as well that are, chomping at the bit. It's very competitive.
Yeah. You think it's going to come down to a kick, kind of like last time?
I think it will. I think there's just too much depth to have any one person run away with it, I think. So, it'll be tight. I think there'll be a little crowded at times because there's just so many good guys that it'll be hard for any one person to shake out the field enough to have it be kind of smooth with a couple laps to go.
I feel like for people who haven't, like, raced on the Armory before, like, I almost feel like for this race, like, your positioning and being smart about that is so important, because it's like these tight turns and fast laps, and, like, just positioning and keeping your footing, like, is critical, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of indoor track, your positioning becomes way more important than outdoor, just because the turns are tighter, your opportunities to move are a little more slim. Yeah. It's kind of tough to, like, go up the bank to pass someone. So positioning becomes key. And I think ideally the pace is fast enough that we're somewhat single file throughout the race. But I would imagine at some point we'll be in a little tighter quarters.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I remember watching you here, even New Balance 10 years ago. We're almost, I mean, I hate to say it, maybe reaching UNC veteran status. We'll call it veteran status.
We definitely are. Yeah.
How do you, like, you've had such a cool career, and, like, how do you kind of reflect on it? Do you try to focus on the moment? What does it feel like kind of being a veteran, somebody with a long history of experiences now reaching their prime?
It comes with a sense of comfort and experience. I've been lucky enough to race at the Armory in high school, in college, and as a pro, and had great experiences at every level. Yeah. You can't take anything for granted in this sport, so when a world-class field is assembled, I want to be part of it. Yeah. And Milrose has such history now that every year it's a world-class field. So it's a place that I want to come back to every year, and it's fun.
Seems like you want to come back to New York, like, even sooner, though, because, dude, you're running the half, like, in a month or less. What's Coach Mike got you doing? What was the thought here? Like, you're just doing it all.
Yeah, in an ideal world, I'd have like 3 months to prepare for a half.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't cut into indoor season or outdoor season. There's so many things on the calendar that I want to do. The half marathon is something I've been wanting to try for a while.
Yeah.
And this one actually slots in timing-wise pretty well, where I can have a decent amount of time to prep and give it a good go. So it's going to be hard. It's a challenging course. Weather is kind of always a question mark.
Sure.
So there's a lot of new factors that I'm going to have to get ready for. But yeah, training will have to change a little bit. Longer tempos, longer long runs, more volume. But I think I'm ready.
Yeah, I think you're gonna love it. It's like such a different experience from the track, but in its own like special way.
Yeah.
What has it looked like the last couple months? Like where has your train? You've been in Utah?
I was in Utah up until about New Year's, and then I've been in Flagstaff.
Okay.
Too much snow in Utah this time of year.
Yeah.
But yeah, training's been solid. Trying to balance this indoor season with, a future road debut. You don't want to just like only do speed work because then I know it's going to take a little extra time to get ready for the half. But I still need enough speed work that I can be quite competitive on the track. So I think I found a pretty good balance. Had a good 2K last week, so I'm happy with how we've kind of balanced both of those targets.
Yeah.
And hit this 2 mile this weekend and then get ready for the half.
That's so exciting. Well, last question. I just think it's kind of fun. That at Drew's Christmas party, he was talking about, or describe the conversation and what that led to.
Yeah, I was at a Drew Hunter's Christmas party this December, and we were having a conversation, catching up. I hadn't seen him in a while. We're about the same age, so it's fun chatting with him. And he was telling me about all the books he was reading, and he asked me the last time I read a book, and I told him I think I've read one book in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And so he gave me all these book recommendations, and pseudo pressured me into starting to read more. So my goal for the year is 12 books in a year. So my original goal was a book a month, but then I was like, if I miss a month, I don't want to like lose the goal, off of that. So 12 books over the course of a year. Yeah.
What you've been reading in January?
I'm reading Crime and Punishment right now, which is by the same author that Drew was raving about. Yeah.
You didn't hit that in AP Lit?
No.
Huh.
So that's probably something I should have read in high school.
It's a classic.
I'm starting with some classics.
Yeah.
I think next I'm going to read Catch-22, which is also something you should probably read in high school.
Yeah.
But I did not. So catching up on my high school education.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, I hope you have a blast and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time.
Yeah, man.